So today marks day 5 of self-quarantine with my fiance and my 2 dogs. Haven't gone out at all. Now this has been extremely hard for me because I do have ADHD. I'm an outdoors person. Just being stuck inside is like the death of me. But this isn't about me, to be completely honest. This is about the entire world and being selfless in these situations. But with that said, I'm definitely not going to spend any time preaching or telling you what you should do in these situations. I do believe you should do whatever you think is best for you and your family and your situation, because every situation is different. It's a case-by-case type of thing. But what I am going to do is give you 5 different tips for self-quarantining, being a skateboarder, being someone that likes to be outside. Here are my 5 tips for making it happen while you're inside self-quarantine. All right, tip number 1 is to occupy yourself and just basically keep yourself busy by using some organizational tasks, like hanging some boards that you've had laying around for a while. I feel like every skateboarder has some boards that are just laying around waiting to go on the wall. So hang some boards on your downtime. If you have a dog, well, you don't really need any tips. You can just hang out with your dog all day long and get nothing done. Tip number 2 is to pick up a new craft or learn something new. You found this YouTube video, so obviously you know how to search YouTube. I've built an entire career with self-taught things on YouTube, watching tutorials and things like that. So if you have something you want to learn or pick up new crafts, I suggest now's the time. Use this downtime as an opportunity to learn something new. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to make a tutorial on how to edit skate photos using Adobe and Lightroom, and Lightroom and Adobe are completely free right now with the coronavirus going around, so that's something you can do. You can learn how to edit photos or edit videos like this one. Or you can learn different ways on how to make coffee. I love coffee. There's tons of different ways to do it, so go ahead and make some coffee. Hey babe, what was the coffee you were trying to make yesterday? Whipped coffee. That looks pretty cool. Tip number 3, I'm gonna say just give yourself some screen breaks and find different analog things or just tangible things that you can do with your hands that aren't on screens or anything like that, because I think naturally we're gonna go to Netflix and use a lot of devices to entertain ourselves during this time. So I personally started a Lego set. It's a skateboard Lego set. It's pretty rad. So just doing something outside of screens and give yourself a screen break, I think that's important on just a day-to-day thing. So pick up a book. Now's a good time to read a book or look at a book or check out some of your old zines or books and stuff like that. Tip number 4 is going to be play some music or find some music. Play some music from your past that you haven't listened to in a while, or take this time to find some new music that you haven't had time to do before that you're into. Maybe play some records. Records are cool. Hey babe, let's hear some tips for skateboarders that have to stay inside.
We're
like
gonna
myself.
tie-dye. We ordered tie-dye kits on Amazon.
Tie-dye kits off Amazon?
We ordered, but they're gonna take a while to get here.
What else?
Read the Daily Stoic.
Read the Daily Stoic.
That's a really great book
Amazon.
to read. Organize a space in your house. Ask your girlfriend if she needs help with the dishes. Ask your fiance if she needs help with the dishes. You could mop the floors. You could dust the heater. The fridge needs organizing. You could wipe that down. We need to pick some weeds. We should organize the garage.
Okay, never mind. Tip number 5, I will say, is just practicing meditation at your home, or just kind of just practicing being in one place and patience, practicing the meditation. And sorry, things got a little windy there for a second. Things have changed in the last 24 hours. It is the next day. I filmed that video yesterday that we just watched, and now California is on a mandated lockdown. It doesn't really change anything for me though, because I've already been self-quarantined. So anyways, I hope these tips give you some motivation and things to do while you're at home. You can participate and be in this together. We're all in it together. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys enjoy this type of content, me just talking about my personal thoughts on the situation, or if you want it to be strictly skateboarding. It's all good. Subscribe if you're not already. See you in the next one. Mash. Last little tip I'm going to sneak in here. If you are bored, you can watch all my other YouTube videos. That ramp that's going back here, I made a video recently about my dream mini ramp. I am going to still do that. hopefully we get it done this summer, even with all this craziness going on, because even more of a reason to have something at home to skate right now.